kind of advice would you give filmmakers who maybe for the first time are going to tell a personal story on camera, or are going to interview their own family? What would be your biggest piece of advice for them?
I would say you have to trust the journey, and I think you have to go with an open mind and trust that you're gonna find your story, right? I think you can't go with an idea of what you're gonna tell, like what story is gonna come out of these interviews, right? Because also, like, mainly when it's your parent or your mother or like someone with whom you're close, you might go there thinking that you're gonna do this specific interview, but because you have that relationship with that person, that interview can, and I think it can happen with anybody, but with someone you're close, they can tend to reveal things that they might not have if the camera was not there, because they maybe see the camera as a therapy for them as well. I think the camera becomes like that bridge between you and your family member in a weird way. I studied drama therapy, and we would use puppets like as a way to express emotions, right? So it's, instead of me expressing my emotion, I would use the puppet to express my emotion. And I think the camera becomes that puppet, so my mother would use the camera to express her emotions to me, and I'm the one receiving, but there's that camera between us that protects.
It protects you from the uncomfortable realities
Yes.
sometimes that can just be so
Yes.
raw.
Yes.
When it's
I mean,
just,
I don't think we would have had this conversation if the camera was not there, you know?
gave you a purpose, it gave maybe your mother a purpose to say, okay,
Yeah.
this is my excuse.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. That's why I think like camera is a bit of a therapy, right? The camera, like, and this whole personal journey is kind of therapeutic, right? It's a therapeutic journey that you do to yourself. And it's because it is a personal journey and you are looking at yourself for a big chunk of time. Things might come up that you don't want to deal with. It's good also, like the other advice would be to step away at times, because it is a personal journey and it is a personal documentary, and taking a step back and breathing and disconnecting from it is good for the mind.